Hello plant friends, my name is Victoria and you're watching Plantastics. Today I'm going to be showing you and telling you how I got this to be so full and lush. So it does have a front and a back, and this is the back, but you can see here that this is very lush and it's kind of trailing down. So this is a philodendron and it's the Heartleaf philodendron. Some people may think that this is a pothos, but it is not. It is a philodendron Heartleaf. So I've had this one for a really long time. I also have the Philodendron Brasil, and it is not as lush as this one is because I haven't used the same trick. So I'm going to show you the difference by showing you what that one looks like. Here is my Philodendron Brasil, and it is very, very long. But you can see that it's not lush. It's very bald at the top, and it's just not very full. And I've grown these two to pretty much show you that you can have both if you'd like, or you can choose. So it's up to you. So for this one gets regular, like this one's regularly repotted, both of them are, and this one gets fertilized. And I like to trim this one when they get super long. Like this is pretty long. It's honestly about to my stomach, so it's a pretty large plant. This is what people normally like. They like this really full and bushy effect. So I repot this one regularly as well, and something that I do is something you've probably heard before, and it's I like to take cuttings and I either put them directly into the soil or I propagate them in water. Now, if you're putting them directly into soil and they're drying up and dying, it's probably because the soil is just not moist enough for them to be able to absorb and start to create roots. And if a plant gets enough light, they'll start just growing roots kind of everywhere. I'm going to show you a clip of my Philodendron micans, and you can see that with the right wavelength of light, it'll just start shooting out roots everywhere. Now, this light behind me, you can actually see there are two different ones. This is a GE Par 38. This one that's out of view is Barrina's light. Now it kind of looks like Soltec, but it is not. It has a very bright white light and it doesn't have a pink hue. So you can see exactly the difference here right above my whiteboard here. So this one doesn't just shoot out roots under that one like it does with that one. Just something interesting that I've noticed. So you're going to cut it back and kind of repot them. Now with fertilizer, you're going to wait. So it really just depends. You really want there to be roots. So instead of pulling it out and checking, wait a month or two and then tug. And if it doesn't immediately come out, you can just assume that there are roots. You don't have to pull it out entirely. And that's a really great time to fertilize. So everybody gets repotted in my house, believe it or not, once a year. My African violets are special and they get repotted every 6 months, with some of my more hungry varieties getting repotted every 3 months. It really depends on their neck. They have a neck that they'll develop if they need to be repotted, and that's just like them growing up. They will lose leaves and they'll start to develop a neck, which you don't really want. But that's African violets. So back to this philodendron. So I've done that, what I said. So I will cut and put it in the soil. If I put it in a jar somewhere, I tend to forget about them. So I like to put them immediately into the soil for that purpose, and providing lots of light, waiting, and then fertilizing. So you can see, like I showed you earlier, the difference. I don't bother this one. I kind of just let it go crazy. When people come over and they really like this one, they get a cutting. And because this one's not variegated, no one really wants this one, if that makes sense, even though they're both beautiful in their own way. So thank you guys so much for all the kind comments that y'all leave in my videos and all of the likes. They help my videos reach new audiences. As you know, I'm really close to being monetized. So if you can like, comment, and share this video, I'd really appreciate it. I also have some products that I use every day in the description below, and those are affiliate links where I make a small commission at no additional cost to you. and it really helps the channel. If you're curious, I am doing a big event tonight, so I'm dressed up as basically kind of like a princess. So that's why I'm all dolled up and don't normally wear this much makeup. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you next time. Goodbye!